hundreds of years, Tamil-speaking Brahmins of South India formed diverse societies throughout Palghat area. As they gradually spread through, they developed a variety of culture. The economic activities, religious beliefs, and societies of these first settled reflected in the environments in which they lived. Nurani, our village, is one of such very important and largest single settlements of Palghat Brahmins. We have customs, ideas, beliefs, and skills that pass generation to generation. We all believe Nurani is the origin of Shasta cult. In short, Nurani is blessed with many beautiful things. The youngsters of present-day Nurani have made a video documentation showing our origin, temples, village setup, religious and social activities, festivals and its importance, cultural heritage, including many other informations. I also suggest that every Nuranian should have a copy of this to be kept as a record for the purpose of posterity. I am really happy to present this to you. Needless to add that I am proud to be a Nuranian.
ഗ്രാമങ്ങൾക്കൊരു തിലകം പോലെ വിലസിടുന്ന നൂറണി ഗ്രാമം തന്മഹിമ എങ്ങിനെ ചൊല്ലിടേണ്ടു നാദത്താൽ ചൊല്ലിടുവാൻ ഈണത്തിൽ പാടിടുവാൻ വാദേവി തുണയ്ക്കട്ടെ നാവിന്മേൽ കളിയാടി സുന്ദരവരടരും സുസ്മേരവദനനായി കുടികൊള്ളുന്നു അഷ്ടൈശ്വര്യങ്ങൾ നൽകി അനുഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു ദേവി സത്യസ്വരൂപിണി തുളസിയമ്മനും കൈകൂപ്പി നിൽക്കുന്ന ശ്രീ ആഞ്ജനേയന്റെ കരുണയെ എങ്ങനെ പാട്ടിടേണ്ടു തെല്ലുമേ മങ്ങാതെ കാത്തുരക്ഷിച്ചിടുന്ന ആചാര്യന്മാർ യജമാനൻ തന്നുടെ കടമകൾ നിറവേറ്റി ബഹുമാന്യനാകും ജനമധ്യത്തിൽ ആരാധ്യരായവർ ഏറെ ഈ ഗ്രാമത്തിൽ പേരും പെരുമയും ചൊൽവാനെഴുതല്ല നൂറണിയിൽ ഓരോന്നി പിറന്നാലും അതിൻ രോദനം പോലും ഭൂപാളരാഗം വേദമന്ത്രങ്ങളാൽ മുഖരിതമാക്കിയ വേദപാഠശാല കണ്ടിടാമേവരും നാദസ്വരത്താൽ വരവേൽക്കും നമ്മളെ ശാരദ ശങ്കര കല്യാണ മണ്ഡപം സംഗീതം അമരസല്ലാപമായി മാറ്റും സംഗീതജ്ഞർ വാഴും ഗ്രാമമിത്. സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമര സേനാനികളായി ചിലർ പൂർവികരായി വസിച്ചിരുന്നു. നാടിൻ അഭിമാനം സംരക്ഷിച്ചവരെ ഓർമ്മിച്ചിടാം നമ്മ ശിരസ്കരായി. നൂർമി ശാസ്ത്രപ്രീതിയാഗതമായെന്നാൽ നാടും നഗരവും ഘോഷം തന്നെ ആഗതരാകുന്നു ബന്ധുമിത്രാദികൾ മാമകമായിടും ക്ഷേത്രമൊത്തം. ലക്ഷാർച്ചനകളും ശംഖാഭിഷേകവും പൂർണാഭിഷേകവും എന്നു വേണ്ട അതിവിശേഷമാം തുളസിയമ്മൻ പൂജ അതിഗംഭീരമായി തന്നെ കൊണ്ടാടുന്നു. അന്നദാന പ്രഭു അയ്യപ്പ സ്വാമിയേ, അന്നദാന പ്രഭു അയ്യപ്പ സ്വാമിയെ അടിപണിയുന്നു ഞങ്ങളെന്നുമെന്നും, അടിപണിയുന്നു ഞങ്ങളെന്നുമെന്നും, അടിപണിയുന്നു ഞങ്ങളെന്നും. അയ്യപ്പ ശരണം, അയ്യപ്പ ശരണം, അയ്യപ്പ ശരണം, അയ്യപ്പ ശരണം, അയ്യപ്പ ശരണം, അയ്യപ്പ ശരണം.
Our present Nurani Agraharam of freshly painted and tiled multi-story houses with their occupants, young and old, forgetting our past days, spending on thin ice, enjoying the cool evening breeze. In our village, main temple, we have Sri Bhumi Sameda Sundaravadadala Swami and Lord Hariharaputra Shasta, flanked by consorts Purna and Pushkala. 400 years ago, Patriarch Kurul Manakal Nambudiri, who lived here, got too old to make the annual pilgrimage to Sabarimala. Ayyappa, how can I live without seeing you? Cried he, and was rewarded with a vision of the Lord. In subsequent decades, this region was overrun by forest. When they began to clear the forest, an axe fell upon a stone that started to bleed. Soothsayers declared that it was Shasta himself in Swayambhu form. The spot was consecrated as a temple. Gradually, other deities, Vishnu, Vrindarakshmi, Ganapati, Hanuman, found their places. A bell and plain stone in the right corner mark Kuru Nambudiri's presence. He remains here to enjoy the daily and festive worship of the annual Shastra Parade in January.
A Vedic school was established 70 years back by late Appadurai Pattar. Many courses were offered to students. Apart from Vedic studies, Vedangas, Veda Lakshana, Shastras were also taught here. Government approval for advanced Sanskrit studies up to Shiromani level was also received by this institution. Eminent scholars like Nurani Sundaravadyar, Govindarajapuram Rashavadyar, K.V. Sheshadrinatha Shastrigal had their lessons from this Patashala. Due to lack of students, this institution was closed few decades back. Muruga Mama, N.P. Mahadeva Iyer, was the son of Parameshwara Iyer by his second wife. He belonged to Neelu Pattar family. He was intelligent but could not continue his studies beyond primary education due to some problems. He joined as accounts clerk in some shops to earn his livelihood. Later, he studied Vedas from Sri Vishwam Dikshidhar and Sri Shivarama Shastrigal. After the death of Sri Shivarama Shastrigal, Muruga Mama began to teach various groups of youngsters and elders. He was very much efficient in teaching Vedas with proper swaram. He has thousands of disciples all over India and abroad. After Muruga Mama, now N.S. Subramanian, N.S. Mama took up the reins. Now he has many shishyas readily awaiting his call for japas anywhere.
सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः
ॐ सहस्रशीर्षः पुरुषः ॐ सहस्रशीर्षः पुरुषः
सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपाद
Dakshinamnaya Sri Sharada Peetham Sringeri is the Guru Peetham for Nuranians. Acharyas of Sringeri blessed Nurani villagers in several occasions. In 1910, His Holiness Sri Sachidananda Shivabhinava Nrisimha Bharati Swamigal visited our village and composed a sloka on Shasta of Nurani. The present Acharya, His Holiness Sri Bharati Tirtha Mahaswamigal, and his beloved Guru, His Holiness Sri Abhinava Vidya Tirtha Mahaswamigal, extended their blessings to Nuranians for all our religious and social activities.
नमः
Towards the southern side of the village, facing Lord Shiva temple, the Bala Mahaganapati resides, radiating a calm and peaceful aura. In the child form, Bala Mahaganapati suitors the omnipotent sight of his father, Lord Shiva, to provide a tranquil comfort to the villagers residing across the street.
It was Mr. NPRS Subramanya Iyer who started the temple construction, funding out of their Mahimai amount. Along joined many villagers with contributions and support. Their efforts were realized on 3rd July of 1935, the day on which the Bala Mahaganapati Pratishtha or installation ceremony was held. The intrinsic colorful patterns adorning the outer walls of the Sri Kovil cherishes the minds of bhaktas while walking around the prakaram.
The temple rituals and daily pujas are based on the Shaivagama Sastram and Aghori Shivacharya Paddhati. The major yearly celebration conducted in this temple is the Vinayaka Chaturthi, which is carried on with special pujas and japams. The magnificent Rajagopuram, constructed in the year 1976, is a striking structure which stands in the gateway to this temple.
Sri Rudram hails Lord Shiva as the foremost among the divine physicians, Pradamo Devo Bishak. To meet the unending difficulties and mental turmoil faced by us in our day-to-day life, prayers to Lord Shiva is beneficial. Shiva temple, the first on your right is the shrine of Visalakshi. The main deity here is Shivalingam. The three-tiered pita beneath the lingam represents the three gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Outside the Sri Kovil, Nandi, Lord Vishweshwara's mount, kneels in front.
Near the main deity is the shrine of Visalakshi facing south. The term Visalakshi means that the goddess with long eyes of grace and kindness. Manjal Kapu, Swayamvara Archana and Pushpanjali are the main offerings. Ganapati and Subramanian are the other deities of this temple. It is said that the worshippers of the Shiva temple on Monday, Friday, Pradosham and other festival days will be greatly blessed. Annabhishegam, Tiruvadira, Thaipoosham, Shivaratri and Navaratri are the important festival days in this temple. These are the Vahanams used to carry the Ulsava Murti during the Rathotsavam time. On the first day, Annapakshi, second day, Yali, third day, Hanuman, fourth day, Adisheshan, fifth day, Rishabham, sixth day, elephant, seventh day, flower chariot, eighth day, horse, and the ninth day, Maharatham. Pattovalai. This roll call of villagers who own houses in Nurani can be heard during nights of car festival at Shiva temple and Mahavishnu temple before the Erunalath starts. Invalid absence from Pattovalai were punished with petty fines half a century ago. Today, the tradition continues, at least for namesake.
The Aripovili, a rhythmic shouting performed in between the daily night procession during the car festival, boosts the energy and fervor of those accompanying, including the little ones.
This sculptural ebullience of the Maharatham, or the chariot of Lord Shiva, enthralls the believers when it rolls over the village street during the month of Panguni, which falls within March-April.
The festival commences with Dwajarohanam in Rohini star. The consequent nights are enriched with processions in small chariot, with the seventh day being celebrated as Puvantere and the main Rathotsavam on the ninth day. Young and the old join hands to express their devotion to the Lord by towing the huge floral decorated chariot carrying the Ulsava Murti. Those having acrobatic stature provide the initial thrust to move this massive structure by inserting and pushing heavy wooden planks under the huge wheels. Chennai, a heavy wooden stopper, is also applied by seniors under the wheels to reduce speed and provide the right direction. The celebration comes to an end with Dwajavarohanam on the 10th day after Arattu.
The Mahashivaratri is the festival celebrated to commemorate the day on which Lord Shiva consumed the deadly poison to save the world. This profound moment is observed by performing Sri Rudram chanting and Rudrabhishekam to Lord Shiva spanning the whole day and night. Those familiar with Rudra Jabam never misses this opportunity to devote themselves for the occasion.